Good morning. Welcome to the mat. It's Friday as we record. Crisp and sunny autumn day here. We've got about an hour to do a little flowing practice this morning. We'll get some heart opening, get some strength in the core, and maybe just get a little Friday dance on. But first, dropping into the Shanti, having some breathful moments together. So come to the mat with any support that you need to be nice and tall through your spine in an easy seat. Give a little press down into the earth. Feeling the earth beneath us rich with the autumn rains, with the decay of the falling leaves, with old life transmuting itself into the new. And on this new moon day, as it did turn new moon last night, imagine, if you will, how that's happening in your own body, mind, your own life. How things are completed, have completed their cycles, are continuing in a cycle to become a new life. Things that you're done with are being cleared out to make space. It's also Divali in the Hindu calendar. It's much like a New Year's celebration where we take everything outside, all the furniture outside, and clear the cobwebs out and bring light, put candles and lights into the dark places, into the corners. And so that as well in our minds, clearing out obstructions, limiting beliefs, constructs of mind that are no longer serving, and welcome the light of awareness in. Imagine, if you will, even that you're breathing in the light of the sun, the light of the new moon, that smile that's coming in the next few days, brightening. Breathing in light, investigating your internal landscape with the bright awareness of your breath. Letting go. Welcoming the new and sweeping, clearing out anything that you're done with. Welcoming your challenges to become your wisdom, your strength. Welcoming your doubts and fears as we've just danced with this time. Welcoming our fears to become our freedom. Previous poisons, our medicine, our pain, our power. Noticing that ability that we have, just like nature showing us all around us, to transmute life from one thing into the next. It's happening all the time, but with intention and with our practice, we deepen and strengthen and bolster that happening. Big breaths, bright heart. If you will, I invite you to bring the hands behind you. You could clasp them or squeeze onto your pillow or blanket. And roll the shoulders together onto the back. Squeeze the scapula together and lift bright through your heart center. Breathe wide across the wings of your heart. Imagine again that heart center just lighting up. Begin to invoke any word, mantra, or image of sankalpa or offering, dedication, intention. What do you choose to give the energy of your practice to today? Breathe into it, imagine it whole, realized, present tense. If you'd like to lift the face with that lift of the chest, even bring the bottom teeth over the top teeth, stretch out there, big inhale. And as you exhale, hiss or shush the breath out, curling in, turning in, chin to chest, navel back. Follow your breath, root to rise, press down, squeeze, open heart, lift to sky, bright heart. And exhale. Let's do a few more. And then walk your hands forward and push your hips back. Give a little wiggle and breathe into your lower back there. And if you're sitting in your usual habitual cross of the legs, maybe as you drape up, you switch that just momentarily. Notice the difference and follow any inhale to reach the arms to the sky. Again, gather up that bright, clear sky energy. Draw it down through your mind, down into your heart. Press into the hands and lift the heart to the hands. Breathe your yes, I am. And may all the energy and effort of this practice become that yes to life. May it easily overflow from us and be of benefit and blessing to those around us and beyond. May all beings benefit. May all beings be joyous and free and awaken to our interconnectedness. Exhale and pour the breath out. Inhale your heart's yes, if you will. Join me. 3, let's just go 1. One great Om here, if you will. You can continue as you like. And flow the hands down if you like. Shake them out, roll them out on the way. Good morning, wrists and fingers and all the things. And make your way into child's pose, Balasana. You could have the knees pretty far apart there. Let the belly soft, or the knees closer, or maybe stretching out the spine a little more. See how your body feels and prefers this situation right now. Sometimes with the knees together, it's harder to get the head to the open the knees wide as needed. On the head, the elbows down, and imagine, if you will, bringing into the back of the mind, into the past, the subconscious. Simply breathful, maybe baby's breath, tuning up our instrument today. Exhale, lift from the navel, ripple to the knee. Shift forward a bit enough to get your toes under. Turn your toe pads onto the floor and let's roll the weight back into the heels. Good morning, soul. Stretch the toes out. And of course, if you need to pulse in and out of that, please do. Just gonna watch this song. So sitting back on the heels, your very exciting heels at this moment. Breathe into the soles there as you're able to. Breathing here down into the feet. Stretching out the soles. Breathe in, stretch the arms up, reach up high. And exhale, tongue to the chin, eyes to the sky. Squeeze the shoulders on the back, scapula down and together. Inhale, reach up. Big, strong exhale, lion's breath. 3 more. Roar. And let's tap the toes out there. Give them a little love tap. Release your toes. And then let's play back into the tuck. If your knees don't like a lower tuck, of course, please don't go there. Go up a little higher. Otherwise, we're going to start here down low and tuck in. Stretch your hips back and your fingers forward. Inhale and lengthen out as you exhale. Slowly lift from the navel. Hug the earth with your feet. Lift your kneecaps, your quadriceps. Again, the navel and one vertebra at a time. Stack up. Inhale, open wide and gather up. Let's step to the front of the mat if you're not. And exhale and center and focus. And sink down into the knees and reach the hips back and the fingers forward. Ardha Utkatasana. Exhale, push into the feet and swan dive. Fly the hands behind you and bow into yourself. Clasp the hands. Inhale, stretch the arms up and overhead. Exhale, sink the seat down and pull the hands back. Open heart. Exhale, drop low. Inhale, press and rise, standing back bend. Exhale, arms up. Swan dive forward. Inhale, fingers into shin, half forward fold. And exhale, fold. Sink low, swoop the fingers, open up, Utkatasana. Exhale, drop the seat down. Inhale, lift the heart up. Standing back bend. Exhale, swan dive. Strong core, fingertips to shins. Inhale, halfway. Exhale and fold. Inhale, sink low, open up, Utkatasana. Exhale, seat to knees. Inhale, heart to sky. Exhale, swan dive. With your breath, twice again that little sequence. Ardha, Dana, Utkata. Inhale, lengthen halfway, and exhale, fold. Bend the knee, exhale the breath out, and hop first step into plank. Inhale, strong core, long spine and plank. Hold 5. Hold 4. If you'd like one leg up, hold 3. And your exhale down other side. Hold 2. Hold 1 plank. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower to earth or chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. And exhale, up and back. Down dog. Press your back. Exhale, bend deep into the knees. Pull your hips back to the heels. From the hips, from the navel, and ripple forward like a wave into plank. as needed, you could tuck back into child's pose or just tuck back into kind of a floating child's pose, and then lift from your navel and ripple through down dog plank, back into the tuck. Wait, riding the waves of your breath. Do a few more. And ripple on through again, back to plank. Inhale as you exhale, lower all the way down to the earth. Point the toes back, pull with your hands, elbows, and shoulders down the back. Push into pubic bone open cobra. You could flow in and out of cobra. You could get a little wave your spine there, side to side as you roll your shoulders. Maybe pause in center and look over one shoulder, pulling the shoulders down and back as you do. Soft jaw. Last couple breaths. Take your time once you're even. Inhale, open center. Exhale, press back, child's pose. And you could pause, you could give your tail a little wiggle wag, or you could make it big. Take it out to one side, chest forward of the hands, hips to the other side and back. Big, big circle. The back, swing it the other way. Take your time once you're stretch it out. Inhale, exhale, ripple forward, knees, chest, chin, back to the belly. Inhale, open cobra, lengthen out and lower. Let's bring the elbow wide, straight out from the shoulders, the length of the arms, the upper arms, with the fingers under the elbows. Pull on them and hollow out the palms. Inhale, roll the shoulders up together and down the back. Open up. Big breath here. As you exhale, spiral the right shoulder down, turn, look over left shoulder. Inhale, open center. Exhale and spiral. Let your breath lead, side to side. Keep the legs strong, a little squeeze of the legs and a push into the pelvis. Last couple breaths. And then opening center, lower and down. You can move back through child or just turn the toes under. Make our way to down dog, but maybe do it the hardest way possible. Hands under the elbows, lift the elbows and shoulders, lift the knees. Inhale, claw those fingers. As you exhale, lift from the navel, up, plank. Inhale, strong core, long spine plank, and exhale up and back, downward dog. Pull back from your dog, strong core. And let's circle in down dog. So bring hips way out to one side. Again, chest forward of the hands. Hips way out to the other side and back. If that's all too much, do the same one that we did before from child's pose. Otherwise, strong core, lots of side body stretch. Feet are pivoting. Hips are swinging. Take your time. Next time you get to the back, swing it the other way. Switch directions. And then swing it down dog. Pull back from the core. Big. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, pivot and twist. Knees and toes point to one side, hips to the other side. Bend deep, squeeze the breath out. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, spiral. And twice to each side. And then roll yourself on over to your right side or camera facing side. Let's lower that bottom knee down for now and point those bottom toes towards the arch or back behind you more for stability. Bottom hand is forward of the shoulder. Scoop that shoulder down the back. Lift the heart. Lengthen out and root through the outside of the back foot. And inhale, reach that left arm forward. Roll ribs face chest to the sky. Open heart, welcome in sky. And exhale, emptying out. Just cleaning our house here. Moving some furniture. Shining the light in the dark. Throwing out any old furniture we don't need anymore. What's been keeping us a little too comfortable? What's been keeping us stagnant? What freedom are we welcoming by letting go things that no longer serve us? And next time you swoop around, let's pull that top foot into the core. Maybe you can hug into the core so strong you come up on the bottom fingers. Squeeze the center. Lift your heart. Maybe you bend that top and reach back for ankle or foot. Squeeze back, kick the foot back. Squeeze the shoulders. Lift the heart. Really engage the core. Lift the navel. Strong support there to lengthen lower back, even as we get all this big heart opening. And would the pose be any different if you lifted the corners of your mouth slightly? Slow and steady unwind to that quarter moon. Back to that side stretch. Back to all fours. Yogi's choice, child's pose. Down dog. Through vinyasa. Resting or flowing as you like. Mindful, all about the breath. Oh yeah, and everything else too, but breath priority. And when dog toes touch, take a little twisty dog dance there as you like. Strong exhales. And as inspired, again, let's roll that on over. Second side. Shin down. Roll open. Fix your pants. Root into the outside. Right foot. Roll face chest to the sky. Lengthen out. Breath full body. Stay there as inspired. Arm vinyasa. Welcome sky. Sweeping away anything in the way of the spaciousness you're inviting. The light. The new beginnings. And pull that top foot up into the core. Steady here, pause, quarter moon. Hugging in. Again, maybe light on those bottom fingers as you squeeze to center. As inspired, put a bow on it. Kick back, squeeze. Lift that navel, engage. Try to lengthen the low back here, even as you back bend. Stay as you like or slowly unwind. Quarter moon. Side stretch. Back to knees. Strong core. Through vinyasa or rest as needed. Pull back from the core. Down dog. Stretch it out. Exhale, bend deep into the knees and hop or step forward. Now hop forward. Exhale and fold. Inhale, sink low, Utkatasana. Drop in. Pour the weight into your right foot. Hug to center. And float the left knee behind the right for a moment. You could stay steady here, frozen in time. Or inhale, and as you exhale, kick back. Inhale, tuck. Exhale, kick. A few more. And then step way back, high lunge. Square those hips up and press them down as you lift and lengthen up out of the waist. Maybe you bend that back knee to get the pelvis tilted to neutral. Tailbone down, navel up. And then smile the leg back as much as you can without dumping the pelvis forward. Front knee deep and wide, arms up. or not. Arms can always stay on the hips. Squeeze to center, shine out from there. Plug into your power. Just let it radiate out through all your limbs. Inhale here, keep that squeeze to center even as we open up. Pivot that back heel down, warrior two, and pull back from the back hand and forward from the front hand, and play with it as much as you like. Let your neck be soft. The arms can get as fancy as you like. Invest riding on your breath. And follow any breath back down into dancing warrior. Front knee deep and wide, open up. Last big inhale here. As you exhale, let's flow through side angle. Root into the outside of the back foot and reach from long, long line of energy. Inhale here. As you exhale, let's fly back. Dancing warrior, you could land or flow the hands. Again, you could land or flow the hands as you come back. Side angle. We'll play between the two poses with the breath for a few more cycles. Feet strong. Core strong, upper body lifted, lengthened, fluid. There's lots of hug in the legs here. And next time you flow back, let's reach back, straight leg, straighten that front leg and pull up out of that front groin. Keep those feet hugging earth and the legs squeezing towards each other without moving, but lots of core. Lift up and reach forward as far as you can. Look forward as far as you can and reach for that far distant sighting. And then fingers down, ground to shin, block, or earth, and lay back from the top shoulder. Same action in the feet and legs. Steady here. Or you could play here. Reach that top arm back. Roll the arm, roll the head. You can reach forward, side body stretch. Play again with that arm vinyasa. Or maybe both arms forward. A few more breaths. Warrior two. Inhale. Exhale, fly through, back heel up. Through your vinyasa, rest. And then take your time. Gonna make our way into forward fold for second side. I'm gonna switch sides for my facing. And at the front of the mat, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold, hug in, shake it out. Give yourself a little massage, whatever feels good there. A couple more breaths. Let's sweep the fingers on the earth. Sink low, open up. Exhale, drop in. Pour the weight into that left foot. Tuck the knee in, hovering the right knee behind the left. Inhale here, hold as steady as you like, or inhale. And as you exhale, kick back, warrior three. Pulse with your breath. Inhale, tuck. Exhale, shine. Then slow and steady, step way back. Whee, high lunge, hug in, squeeze to center, root down, lengthen up. Again, maybe you bend that knee and tilt the pelvis. Get that little smile in your psoas. Try to keep it as you smile the heel back. Front knee deep, torso in line. Maybe arms up and hook or clasp. Squeeze to center with your inner thighs, with your shoulders. And then shine out of that in all directions. Breathe. your yes. I am. Inhale bright, follow any exhale, back heel down and arms open. Still try to keep that hug to center. So it starts in the feet. They squeeze the earth. They pull together, lots of action in the inner thighs, and sink in. As inspired, reach through one hand and the other. Keep the legs really strong, core strong, and find the freedom that that foundation gives you. And again, make that fancy as you like. What does this day say yes to? Again, continue to dance as inspired or pull back from the back hand far as you can and down that back leg. Dancing warrior. Front knee deep and wide. That front arm pulls up out of the hip. And breathe right down into that hip. Big inhale, there is your exhale. Squeeze to center and float it on through. Side angle. Elbow to the thigh, press it wide and reach from the anchored outside of that back foot out through the fingers. Big inhale, stay as you like, or exhale. We're going to dance through both of those for a bit. You could land again, or you could just fly the arms around you, using the core to stabilize. Side angle. Dancing warrior. Three more sets. Steady. And then take your time, fly back, straighten that front leg and pull up and out of it. Lengthen out here. Active feet. Strong but soft knees. There's bounce in them. Inhale as you exhale. Pull from the core. Reach forward. Look forward as far as you can. Reach as far as you can. And then down. Press in, roll, face, chest open, and lay back. Lift the heart. Ears in line with the shoulders. Breathe your sacred geometry. Maybe right there. Maybe reach back, let the head drop and roll gently the head and the arm. Stay with that as you like, or reach forward. Yummy side body stretch. Maybe a little of everything. Arm vinyasa. Or make sure your stance is very strong and reach both arms forward. Big inhale and exhale back to your warrior two. Inhale and down through your vinyasa or rest. Down dog or child's. Lengthen out. If you'd like to, vinyasa, or again resting. How's your breath? Or walk your feet forward. Pause in a forward fold again. Opening. So if the forward is not for your back or body at any time, you could always turn the forward fold into a squat or more of a hip opening. And then hug in, feet to earth, root to rise, roll or fly up and gather up. Center in, hands to heart. Push into palms, lift the heart to the hands, keep that hug to midline, and pour the weight into the right foot. Maybe left elbow knee come up and open, little marionette. They could stay bent here, more of a mellow marionette, or if you're feeling it, big swimming, dancing moves here. And after a few in one direction, on back to center, switch directions. And then hug into center. Grab your foot or land the toes on the earth as needed. Squeeze to midline. Slippery today. Squeeze, squeeze to midline. Hug in. Vrikshasana tree pose. As inspired, grow your branches. Any variations with the arms, maybe blossom out your fingers. Maybe get some dancing blossoms there. Maybe you get your whole body dancing here. Challenging the steadiness of your roots. Windy world. Squeezing, hugging in, rooting to rise. Stay as you like, or you could put a twist on it. Keep that squeeze to center, spiral. Opposite hand to the front or top knee. Reset on the earth as needed, or come on back. Ankle over knee. Sink it down. Hands could come to heads and femurs. Elbows could come to ankle and knees, or hands to blocks. If you are so inspired, hands to floor, hook the toes and shift forward, look forward. Pull the back foot up into the core. So arm balance, deep hip opening. Where's the smile? Where can you bring a little more smile? Please feel free to stay and play with that, or maybe with the ankle over knee, reach the opposite hand over the top of that foot or knee and kick out as you lift up and open up into it. Keep that hug of the inner thighs, lift of the heart, maybe lift of the corners of your mouth. And let's fly it down, shake it out. Good job, right foot. Ready, second side. Root down, gather up. Center in, lift your heart. May all this effort be our healing, our strength, our yes. Keep that hug and plug into your power center as you shine out. Right elbow and knee up. Left hand can come to hip circle. Again, these can be pretty mellow circles. Little marionette, Tai Chi moment, or big swimming circles, flying dancing circles. After a few in one direction, come on back, switch. Clear in that space around us today. Once you're done, tree pose. Hug in, all musculature up and in. Lift your heart to the sky. Relax the shoulders, soften the eyes. Maybe you're a dancing tree. Maybe there's a little wind in your branches. I love finding the challenges there. And squeeze, lift if you're too. Put a twist on your tree. Of course, reset on the earth as needed. Come back as you're ready, ankle over knee. Flex that foot, lift the heart. What's it like if you lift the corners of your mouth? And sink it down. Hands to femurs, elbows to ankle and knee, hands to blocks. Soft jaw, what's needed there? Maybe you're going for the arm balance, hook the toes, shift forward, look forward, claw those fingers. Stay and play as you like. Or hug in, begin to rise up. Maybe take that opposite hand over the top of the foot or knee as you come up, or as you reset, and squeeze to midline as you lift and twist. Take your time. Once you're done, come on back. Again, shake it out, dance it out, wiggle it out. Whatever feels good there. Thank you, body. Thank you, body. Let's go ahead. Have just a little last standing flow here. Step the feet wide, heels in, toes out. Bend deep into the knees. Sink low, elbows to thighs. Soften your jaw. Let's just sidle that a moment. Hands where your elbows were. Press back, lengthen. Inhale, exhale, spiral. Side to side with your breath. Take your time. Once you're even on both sides, open center, sink it in. Shine it out. Heels out, arms out, Devyasana, squeeze to center. Breathe and repeat your yes here. I am. And of course, that could be a dancing yes. As inspired, arms down, clasp your hands, open your heart, squeeze your feet and legs and reach. Heart forward, bow in. Shoulders pull together as the hands pull up to sky and overhead. Relax your neck. Let go. And then flow the arms down. Let's walk to the right foot, back knee down. Sink in, squeeze, lift up. Last inhale there, stretch it out. As you exhale, arms down, straighten that front leg, runner's lunge, hips back, or maybe the leg form now. You can move a little bit more towards your Hanumanasana. So runner's lunge or towards your split. No forcing, please. Lots of muscular action. Keep that balance of effort and ease. Finding the edge where there's a lightness, a breathfulness, not a strain or a gripping or anything like that. And when you're ready, we're coming inside that front leg. Heel back underneath, push in, lift the back leg up, heels in, toes out. Take a little swim in the center. One knee bends and then the other. Let the head go. Let your neck go. And let's flow that on over, second side, pivoting, back knee down, sink in, hug in as you're ready. Keep that squeeze of the inner thighs and rise it on up. Find any breathful edge. Great big inhale there. Stay as you like or float the arms down. Press that front leg straight, hips back, bow in, runner's lunge. You can always swing that around, pulse in and out of it, or slide on in towards your great leaping monkey pose. Who's always smiling. Big mango grin, by the way. See if the mouth can help you here by becoming soft and light. Lifting. Stay as you like, or come back inside that front leg, heel back under the knee, back toes under, heels in, toes out. Take a little swim, a little sway, side to side. Those could go into full lunges if you'd like. You could lift the torso, make this more of a side-to-side dance here. Ninja moves, whatever feels right for you. Or again, just that kind of sway. I'm gonna begin put down after this, so just listen in here. If there's any lost anything that you would like, it's a great opportunity for a headstand as well. If you'd like, about 6 to 8 more breaths in our wide-legged stance, whether it's upside down or not. Last full breath to even out or come out safely. We're gonna go back towards that right foot. Pivoting back again into a low lunge. I'm actually gonna shift my position because we are gonna turn it into a twist. So at first, let's go towards the runner's lunge again and walk the hands outside of that front leg. You could bow in and just have a very gentle twist here. Keep lifting the navel, lengthening the spine, and reaching hip fingers long. Stay with that as you like. Or bend into that front knee and hook your elbow or tricep. Stay there as you like. Or press that front hip back, lift the navel, and spiral towards the leg. Again, you could stay there, or hands to earth and sky. You could stay there, or palms together. Push into the palms, shoulders on the back. Again, stay there or back toes under. Lift up. So we visited many options along the way. If this isn't for you, unwind it. Find your breathfulness wherever you're at. If you can't, find a different shape. Please stay as you like. Again, we're going to unwind back into that wide-legged stance. Take a little swim, a little shakeout, or a complete rest in center. That's what's right for you. Just a couple more breaths. And then we'll walk to the other side as you're ready. Again, start mellow, nice and down on the earth. Push into that front leg and pull back from that outer hip. Pull on the earth and lengthen your spine forward. Walk the hand in that front leg. Lengthen here. That could be a good place. Or bend into the knee, hook elbow or tricep. Lift up, lengthen. Breathful here. Or again, going deeper. Thumb to the hip crease, push in. Lift the navel and spiral. That could be an edge. Maybe arms to sky. Maybe palms together, shoulders on the back. Lift your heart, lay back. Stay there or back toes under. Squeeze those inner thighs. Lengthen the back leg, hug everything to core. And deep full breaths wherever you're at. Please stay longer if you like, or unwind. You can move through a vinyasa or back in red legs as you like there. Where does your breath invite you to go now? Make your way back into child's pose. Press your hips back. Breathe your lower back. Notice your breath. Focus on the exhale now. Begin to extend that exhale out. Begin to slow that exhale down. Feel all that energy, all that heat that you raised up there, like sweeping, like the lights of you brought in here, like that smile of the new moon, just chasing the shadows away or illuminating them for the wisdom, the power, the they've been holding for you once you brought your attention to them. And once you've completely gotten your breath here, as you feel comfortable, maybe you add or bee's breath. To add to the effect of Brahmari, lift pelvic floor, navel, tip of the tongue, and eyes lightly towards the third eye center. One more. Please stay as you are. When you're ready, lift up a bit, maybe across your ankles, and roll on through to your back body. Some options here. Maybe you grab a block and put it under your sacrum, or a short, narrow end like so, between the thighs, the upper inner thighs. Squeeze onto that block, elbows to the earth, shoulders on the back, lift your chin, and ripple up. Inhaling, opening your body to the new. You could pause there, or exhaling, rippling back down to the earth. And just pulsing here in the way that all things rising and falling, opening and closing, expanding and contracting. And where are you at in the cycle of things in this moment in your life? Coming in, maybe pause in a big bridge, in a supported bridge, or maybe you are so inspired to find a full Urdhva Dhanurasana or back bend. Maybe do that with a block and really spin that block down, hugging in, reach the heart forward in the direction you're looking. Relax the neck, any breathful edge of opening or nourishing yourself in the way that's right for you right now. Last couple breaths. Stay as you like, or slowly ripple back down to the earth. And once you come to land, or if your sacrum is on a block, you could just extend the legs up here. You could even put your sacrum on a block and extend the legs up if you like. But let's extend the legs up and just straight up. Let the weight of the legs land into the hip sockets, into the back body, grounding. Even as you breathe that delicious opening energy. And inhale, let the breath just embrace whatever is present and direct that energy, that pure energy, to your heart's yes. Breathe and repeat your heart's yes, I am. You could simply hold steady here, or if you'd like to, if core here, squeeze onto that block, inhale, keep the sacrum really pinned, and exhale and lower the legs, maybe just about halfway there, about 45 degrees. And then inhale back up. Exhale again, slow, steady, lowering, keeping the sacrum landed,
Notice the lower back's gonna wanna try to lift up a little bit. We wanna keep it controlled, but not pinned. We want the natural arch of the low back to come in. We can stay with this straight up and down, working the core, maybe till the heels are just a few inches from the earth, as long as there's still control there, low ribs down and back. Or in center, inhale and exhale, legs over to one side without letting either shoulder pop up. Inhale, squeeze to center. Exhale over to one side, again without letting either shoulder pop up. So just up and down or side to side as you like.
It's right for your body right now. Listening and playing with the edges. If you want to, any of those over to the side things could become a twist. Let's say about 10 more breaths here. So if you want to twist, you could go 5 on each side, 5 breaths. Or continue to pulse with any of the core stuff. About halfway there, or here. And take your time. When you're done, come on back to center and take happy baby, if you will. Hold your feet, ankles, use your elbows to press those thighs wide and just stretch out all that you were just squeezing up. Finding again that balance. Hugging in, shining out. Grounding and opening. That's what time it is. A little autumnal grounding, little open in this Scorpio season with this Scorpio moon. Really giving ourselves time to pause and ground, nourishing ourselves in this potentially watery, emotional time, potentially sexy time, potentially sick time. How is it for you? What's showing up here? What wants to be seen? What wants to be known? What is ready to move or change? Listen to your body. Are there any other final movements or shapes that your body is inspired to take before or as your final resting? Find a shape for yourself that you can be relatively still in, or you think you can. Once you find that shape, inhale and squeeze, squeeze, squeeze all your muscles to your bones like you're giving yourself a big, big inside hug. And then exhale, melt. Melt and let go. Notice again if there's any residual tension or busyness, and inhale, hug it, exaggerate it. Inhale, inhale, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze it, and exhale, melt. Melt. Soften and let it go. Let it flow. Release. 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 Give your body to the earth. Feel how you are held and supported. Really let your muscles and bones become heavy. Imagine any tension just melting away. You are loved. Notice how you're breathed by the sky, the infinite, divine loving, this embodiment, this opportunity to discover what it is to dance as this apparent individual in this lifetime. Welcome this breath with remembrance of your vast, expansive, mysterious, and infinite self. Yes, I am. Breathe your I am and just let it slowly dissolve, vibrating into all your cells. An easy, full body, yes. Simply observe that rise, all of breath, nothing to do, nothing to change or be, just being. I encourage you to stay resting or in meditation as long as you like or are able. When you're ready to come back, let it be ever so slow and delicious. First, just noticing your body, the way your body is being breathed, the light of your life force, and the beautiful fluid at nature being. Let the breath move it. Spirit, the breath, inspiration, spirit coming in and welcome. Spirit, inspiration, creativity. May this be what moves us today in this listening time, in this self-caring time, this time of clearing space and illuminating the darkness with our awareness. Ah, thank you for your presence and your practice. Om Namah Shivaya. Tashmai Shri Guruve Namaha. May we find and honor the teacher within all things, all experiences, all beings. Namaste. Om. I'll see you on the other side. I'll be away for a week. Bye.